It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jets and the Rams, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And right away, he lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. So the Rams in great position here as they get things started. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Touchdown, Jets! Make it happen! Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Jets are on the board first on the road here in L.A. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Cummings. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
He's brought down on the 42-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Jets.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Curtis. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Let's go!
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
53, check 53. We ain't giving up nothing.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Here's Stafford. He finds his man complete. It's Young. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Young. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Where's 52? 52's the mic. All day, dog.
Now Stafford. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
1st down, Jets.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Left side here, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. They complete it to Hill. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
First down, New York.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Oh, fighting off the defender. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 63 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Yeah, good job, O.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check. 4 down.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 38. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now a handoff looking right. 63 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And this will be incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Young. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Play action. Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for the LA Rams.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
And back at the 8 now, 3rd and goal.
53's the mark. 53. Check me out.
Now Stafford. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Tackle the 25-yard line. A gain of 11.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it a second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 98 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Throw left side, complete. That's Cummings. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Stafford now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw once more on second and 10. Stafford, 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. To throw is Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Young, and he's got this down to the 35.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. On first and 10, Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. 7 yards, the pickup there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Stafford on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Seibert on for the PAT. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from the pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
And now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the second quarter. They'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stafford. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
A 40-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling, because now you're in a position where you're confident in either one, either aspect of the game. Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter. Fighting him off. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 5-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the Patriots who were able to come away with the victory. Ramondre Stevenson, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Deebo Samuel, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a touchdown run. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Jets in that first half. And as you can see, they've started the season with a focus on the running game, and it served them well in the opener so far. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they didn't have quite the same kind of success running the football, but still, not bad for one half of play.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. And when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's Cummings. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. On first down, Stafford here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jets.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. Stafford's throw taken in by Jarwin. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they try the right side here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for L.A. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New York.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. And let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
First down, Jets.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, standing just outside his own goal line. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Recovered by the offense.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Lady.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jets' 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
At the 16-yard line, a 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.